All of my elected officials say, oh, they're our greatest ally. We got to protect them 100%. And I think throughout history, I'm going to tell you a little story about my daughter. She went to the Washington, D.C. on a school project. And she come home and she was really upset. They showed her a picture of the Holocaust. That upset her. But it's funny, that's the only military picture they showed. They didn't say anything about all the other millions of people that died in World War II. And so me and her started researching it, and she found out she got dubbed. The more she got involved, the more I got involved. They cried for sympathy for so much, I get tired of hearing the word anti-Semitic and the Holocaust. The Holocaust has been over now, what, 80 years? And they mention the Holocaust every day, even in this deal in Israel right now. How many times have I heard the Holocaust and anti-Semitic? Now that anti-Semitic is getting under my skin. It only talks about the Jews. It's time for the American people to wake up and the rest of the world, and especially the United States, and pull their support for Israel. Now, I'm going to catch a lot of slack for this. I know that. But they've cried so long, and every time I turn around, somebody has to apologize because they've been labeled anti-Semitic. Now they're complaining about the college kids of having a stand, and they're right. In a lot of cases, they're right. What the Prime Minister of Israel is doing to the Palestinians is wrong. And how the United States can support Israel is beyond me. And I know I'm going to get a lot of slack for this video, but I'm getting tired of the sympathy that they just bring onto the American people all the time. Benjamin's been to the United States I don't know how many times, in Congress, in the House, crying how they're so mistreated and we got to take care of them. But you got to look at another thing or two, see how much AIPAC supports all the federal elected officials. You might get a clue why we protect them so well. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of hearing the word anti-Semitic and the Holocaust. It's time to move on. But why the word is only attached to the Jews, I don't know. We treated the Indians, the Americans, when we founded this country, we treated them as bad as the Germans treated the Jews. But I don't hear nothing about them crying about it. I'm getting sick of it. I'm getting sick of hearing about the Holocaust and people having to apologize if they're been labeled anti-Semitic. I have the right to be anti-Semitic. As long as I don't act and stay within the law, I have the right to think my opinion of anybody. I just can't act on it. But you can't punish me for saying something I believe. Maybe it's wrong, but you can't punish me for that. And if I'm wrong, the masses will make sure it don't happen. But I don't say that I want to destroy them all. I'm just saying I don't believe that how they promote anti-Semitic is against my free speech and my thinking, the way I see it. I'm running for president, and now guess by this video will be the end of my career. I know that. John Kennedy crossed them, and he didn't last but 170 days. But I know that. But it's time for the United States to quit protecting Israel when they're wrong. So I've ended my president career already, but I know that. But I'm going to keep on showing you the things that I think would be good for the United States. The crazy man has spoken. That's it.